Okay guys, as part of the review I want to do while I'm gone is a review of greatest common factor. Okay? You've done this before, you did it in 5th and 6th grade, finding the greatest common factor of two numbers. I want to do a little review on how you did it before. I want us to look at a slightly different method. Yes, we need to try to do things a different way, even if they look harder at first. Because as we use bigger numbers, or try to find the greatest common factor of 3 or more numbers, we need to try doing something a little different because listing all of the factors out is going to be really hard. Let's start with a quick review of what the greatest common factor is. Let's start with a simple number. Let's start by doing the greatest common factors of 18 and 30. Okay? Quick reminder of how to do this. You're going to list all the factors of 18, all the factors of 30. Let's see what that looks like. So 18, two numbers you multiply together and get to 18. Well, 1 and 18 are kind of obvious. So we'll list those. 1, and I want to list 18 all the way over here. Okay? And the way I do this is just start from this way. 1, the next number is 2. Does 2 divide into 18? Yes, it does. So we get 2, and then I'm going to go over here. 18 divided by 2 is 9. 3 divides into 18. 18 divided by 3 is 6. We could look at 4. That doesn't divide into 18, and neither does 5. So we're done. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18 are our factors of 18. Realize I'm going fast here, but I'm just reminding you of the old way. Let's think of the factors for 30. Let's start with 1 and 30. Okay? 30 is an even number, so it divides by 2. So we have 2 and 15. Okay? 30 is divisible by 3. 3, and let's see, 30 divided by 3 is 10. Let's see, 30 is not divisible by 4, but it is divisible by 5. So we have 5, and 30 divided by 5 is 6. And we don't have any numbers left in between. So there are our factors for 18 and 30. I realize I went really fast, but I'm just wanting to remind you how to do it. Find all of the numbers. When you multiply together, you get to that number. Okay? We then find the greatest common factor, the biggest number that's in both lists. Okay? Well, we don't have 30 in both lists. We don't have 15 or 10. It looks like 6 is our greatest common factor. Okay? Now, I want you to try another set of numbers. Let's do 72. Put that over here. 72 and 108. Okay. Try these numbers, writing it out the old way, the way you're familiar with. Okay, there's something important we need to see. So pause the video. Give everyone a minute or two to kind of start looking through this, and when everyone's ready to go, restart. Okay, hopefully you had a chance to look at all of these factors, and there are a lot of them. We'll just start by listing out all the factors of 72. We have 1 and 72. Okay, even number, so 72 divides by 2. And let's see, 72 divided by 2 is 36. 72 is divisible by 3. So I have 3 and, let's see, 24. Okay, 72 is also divisible by 4. So we have 4 and, let's see, 72 divided by 4 is 18. Okay, 72 is not divisible by 5, but it is divisible by 6. Let's see, that would give us 12. And finally, 72 is divisible by 8. And 72 divided by 8 is 9. Okay, I got through that list pretty fast. It probably took you a little bit longer. It takes a while just to get through one number this way. Okay, let's look at 108. We have 1 and 108. All right. 108 is divisible by 2. 108 divided by 2 is 54. Okay. 108 is divisible by 3. And let's see, divide by 3 gives us 36. Then 4, let's see, 4 is 27. 4 times 27 is 108. Our next one is 6. 108 divided by 6 is 18. Okay, 7 doesn't work, 8 doesn't work, but 9 does. 108 divided by 9 is 12. Okay, and that's it. Now, that I got through fairly quickly. I had those wrote down, so I knew I could get them wrote down. But that was a lot of work just to get that. Let's see what the greatest common factor is. 108's not in both lists. 72 is not. 54 is not. Ah, here we go. 36, the greatest number that is common to both lists. 36. Okay? That's a lot of work. I want to show you this other method and practice this a little bit. And yes, it's new. It's going to be hard at first. But eventually, it's going to take you much less time for these big sets of numbers.